It seems hard to imagine a time when we didn't have the protection of the police. Around the middle 1800s, there were 2 police officers that held the responsibility of Owensboro. 1898 was a key year for Owensboro law enforcement because the city adopted a charter and organized its first police department. In 1903, the division consisted of 15 patrolmen, a chief, and no technical support. The department more than doubled to 36 officers from 1903 to 1940. It wasn't until 1975 the OPD adopted a formal set of rules and regulations. The OPD's rules and regulations were rewritten in 1980 to ensure a more workable set of guidelines for the department's officers. There have been a total of 5 police officers killed in the line of duty in Owensboro, Kentucky. The first officer death was Akila White on November 3, 1896. Officer White was responding to a sound ordnance call when 3 men jumped and held him while a 4th shot him. The second officer that died in the line of duty was Lee Barker on February 14, 1912. Officer Barker was passing a convenience store when he heard glass break. When he entered the store to comprehend 2 burglars, he fell to the pavement. The coroner report later stated that Barker died due to heart failure. Officer Barker was 62 when he died and had been an officer for 2 years. The third patrolman killed was J. Coleman Dawson on June 1, 1912. Officer Dawson and his partner, Officer Bell, were responding to a call of a male subject stealing. Upon arrival, the male subject shot Dawson 6 times, killing him. Dawson had been an officer for the Owensboro Police Department for over 15 years. The 4th officer killed was Rufus E. Frage on November 4, 1956. Frage was in pursuit of a speeder when he was hit by another driver. Frage was thrown from his car and a wrecker had to be used to remove his body from under the vehicle. He was pronounced dead on arrival. Frage has been a police officer 4 out of the 5 years he lived in Owensboro. The last Owensboro police officer to die in the line of duty was Larry K. Baggett. Baggett died October 26, 1987 due to a heart attack caused by a stressful situation while on the job. He was an officer for 20 years. Almost every job has safety issues and concerns, but police officers have risks many will never experience. No matter what time of the day, police officers are always on duty. Major Tim Clothier, an officer with the Owensboro Police Department, recalled a time when he was off duty and 2 men recognized him as a police officer and attacked him. After both men beat him, they got in their car to drive away. Major Clothier stuck his hand in the car to try to pull the keys out of the ignition, but the passenger held his hand while the driver dragged him down the road for over half a mile. This is just one horrifying situation police officers may experience in their everyday life. The Owensboro Police Department has a positive impact on our community. Not only do they keep us safe, but they help people in need. April 19, 2014, the OPD grilled outside the local Walmart on Highway 54 in hopes of raising money for the Meals on Wheels program. Last year, they raised enough money to make 200 baskets, and they hope to increase that number this year. The OPD also hosted the first ever Run from the Cops 5K to increase police awareness. Some booths such as Bomb Squad and the K9 unit were set up around the OPD parking lot to get participants involved in learning about what some police officers really do. They also held tours of the OPD to help show the inner workings of dispatch, holding, meetings, and divisions such as white-collar crime. Evansville Chief of Police Billy Baldwin claims, "Most officers do not want to be idolized, but remember us paying the ultimate sacrifice for their community. A memorial for all fallen Owensboro policemen would honor and show respect for the sacrifice they made. Where would we be without the officers of Owensboro?"